and book lovers, it's me, Raimskie, and welcome to another book review for 2021. And this time, I will be talking about the last book in the Runebinder series, which is The Runemaker by Alex R. Keller. What's up with that creepy voice? I don't know. So, I have to tell you guys right now that finally, this book has redeemed the entire series. Because, if you guys have noticed in my last two videos regarding the first two books in this series, I was completely disappointed. Specifically, the previous one, or the second book, because that book really pissed me off. That's all I'm going to say. It pissed me off to the point that I almost threw the book across the room. Fortunately, I did not do that. So, here's what happened in this book, and I'm just going to briefly talk about it. In the previous book, Aiden, Belmont, and Ten was able to finally meet. However, their first meeting is not as you would expect it to be, because Aiden himself is in the brink of losing himself to the dark side, or to the darkness rather. Dark side sounds like Star Wars there. And in this book, he was able to finally give in to the voices, to the dark voices that are whispering in his head. And actually, that dark voice, or those dark voices that are in his head, is simply the Dark Lady herself. So in this book, Aiden Belmont was able to resurrect the Dark Lady, because that is actually part of the sort of prophecy, I guess, because the Dark Lady needed to be woken up so that Aiden and Ten would be able to fulfill the roles in this war here. And they were able to. And that is actually one of the things that I liked about this book, is that Ten and Aiden were actually the chosen ones, but they were not the ones. Here's the plot twist. They were not the ones who ended the Dark Lady herself. And I'm not going to say who ended her life, okay? Because I'm going to be spoiling you guys if I did say it. So if you want to know who ended her, you can read the book. Another thing that I liked about this book is that this book has a lot more action to it. It has more battle scenes that the first two books lacked. And when I finally was able to read those battle scenes, it was sweet, sweet bliss. That's all I'm going to say, because I think that's the component that I'm missing in the two previous books, because the first two books were too emotional, too dark, specifically the second book, that I got really bored, that it really disappointed me. So this book redeemed the entire series, and yes, I have said that already in the first few minutes. And another thing that I liked in this book is that one of the characters that I completely disliked, and I'm not going to say who, or I think I have said who it is in my previous video. Anyway, the character that I hated the most had a redemption arc here. So, yay! So, in other words, my rating for this book has gone up, and it did not become stagnant. So, for this book, I'm going to rate it 8 out of 10 stars, because it's such a wonderful ending to the series. I hope you liked viewing this video, even though it's just a really short one. And if you did not, please do put your thoughts down in the comments section. And give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, or a thumbs down if you did not. And do subscribe to my channel if you want. Oh, also, if you'd like, please do follow me on my social media accounts, Bookstagram, BookTok, and BookTwitter. And they all have the same handle, at Raimskie Reads. Again, this is Raimskie asking you guys to please hunt, discover, and read those queer books. Queer out!